Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Buffalo Sabres.
Hi, and welcome to Buffalo. I'm Jim Houston, and your color commentator is Darryl Ray. And here's how the goalies match up. Hasek goes head-to-head with Joseph. Holzinger wins the draw cleanly. To Holzinger. Moves in. To the net. Joseph holds onto it. The Sabres win the faceoff. McKee then shot it. Brown shoots! Schneider moves it on. To the net. Great hit! Stoned by Hasek. Hasek gets the puck to Primo. To Ward. Moves in. Tremblay passes into the middle. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Passes ahead to Brown. Toronto should be making a line change soon. To McKee. Joseph moves it to Schneider. Schneider was knocked down by Primo. Hendrickson winds up to Hendrickson. Quick shot. A penalty's been called. Buffalo gets called for checking from behind.
Buffalo penalty to number 4, Mike Wilson. 2 minutes for checking from behind.
Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sundin. Buffalo won't give up much easily while they're killing this penalty. To Berezin. Hasek moves it on. Shannon passed that across two lines. Cote shoots! Shatan starts out. The Sabres start changing on the go. What a hit! Under 1 minute left in the penalty to the Sabres. Moves in. To Sundin. The save was made by Hasek. To Shatan. The Sabres start changing on the go. Toronto should be making a line change soon. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Joseph holds onto it. The Maple Leafs win the faceoff. Yushkevich starts out. Yushkevich gets hit. Wilson comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. The puck's knocked loose by Sanderson. Johnson moves it over to the wing. It's 0-0. King winds up. To Plant. King blasted it. He's nailed by Sullivan. The glove save was made by Hasek. To Plant. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Into the corner. Pass intercepted to King. 4:57 left in the period. Woolley out of the corner. The Sabres start changing on the go. Shitnik runs over Yushkevich. These two are going to go. Barnaby throws his gloves to the ice. Now they start to throw punches. Barnaby has really taken control of this fight. Barnaby surprised him with that punch. King being pummeled mercilessly by Barnaby. And again,
Not hard to pick a winner there.
Barnaby puts an end to the fight with that shot. A penalty has been called.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Toronto gets called for roughing.
Toronto penalty to number 12, Chris King, 2 minutes for roughing.
Sullivan wins the draw cleanly. It's 0-0. The Sabres change up their lines. Toronto should be making a line change soon. Toronto is using all of the offensive zone to try to get a good shot off here. The puck is dropped. Shannon knocks the puck away. To King. The Maple Leafs change up their lines. Schmelik out of his own zone. 3:10 left in the period. To the net. Prohaska hits him. Prohaska out of his own zone. Toronto 0, Buffalo 0. Holzinger chips it ahead to Schmelik. Cooper over to the wing. Someone's not getting up.
Fans are reminded that the puck can enter the spectator area and cause serious injury, so please be alert at all times.
They move into position for the faceoff. King leaves the box. That will mean a short power play for Toronto. Brown starts out. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. Saved by Joseph. Joseph moves it to Sundin. Sundin out of his own zone. Has the puck on a string. Sullivan winds up.
He shouldn't have to make that save, but he did.
Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Holzinger races in alone. It's still tied 0-0.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Moves in. Buffalo has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Joseph saves it.
No problem with that one.
Tremblay was hit by Shatan. King into the middle. Sullivan winds up. Hasek gets the puck to Woolley. Woolley across to Shatan. And that's the end of the first period.
Please remember that you will be asked to leave if you are seen throwing debris on the ice.
Welcome back for the second period of today's game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray.
Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sullivan. The score is even. Shannon passes across. On the wing to Tremblay. Both teams are passing well in this game. To Johnson. Hasek then made the save.
He's proving it's okay to take penalties.
Plant smacked him. To Johnson, who shot it. Pass intercepted. Sullivan passes it back. To Johnson. He shot it. Schmelik starts out. The puck's knocked loose by Tremblay. To Plant. One-timer! The pass is made, but it was over two lines. Holzinger gets possession off the draw. The teams are deadlocked. This is going to be a real test for King. Barnaby throws his gloves to the ice, and that signals the beginning of round one. And again, Barnaby holding the upper hand in this one. And they drop the puck. The Toronto Maple Leafs win the faceoff. Smith checked into the boards by Grosek. Pekka to the net. Grosek blasted it. Cote moves the puck to Thomas. Moves in. Thomas winds up. Pass intercepted to Verada. Toronto should be making a line change soon. Toronto has a fresh line on the ice. McCauley gets run over by Odette. Berezin passes it across. Moves in to King. The pass was intercepted. Shannon knocked to the ice by Berezin. Both teams are looking for the go-ahead goal. To the net. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Both teams are passing well in this game. Cooper moves it over to the wing. Belted and knocked to the ice by Schmelik. To McCauley. McCauley winds up, takes the shot. The glove save was made by Hasek. Shannon moves it on to center. To Holzinger.
Lace them up tight and strap it on good when this guy's on the ice.
Over to McCauley. To McCauley. Shannon out of his own zone. Schmelik into the middle. To Odette. The Sabres are changing on the go. Berezin gets the puck to Cooper. The puck's knocked loose by Holzinger. Holzinger over to the wing. Holzinger gets checked. McCauley over to the wing. To Cooper. To the net. Cooper winds up. McCauley blasted it. The teams are deadlocked. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end. And they drop the puck. Hendrickson gets possession off the draw. Tremblay knocks the puck away. Both teams are looking for the go-ahead goal. Tremblay plays the puck to Johnson. Johnson shoots to the net. Modine scores! Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sullivan.
Toronto goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 19, Frederick Modine.
Cote ahead to Sundin. A delayed penalty call against Verada. Penalty called for hooking.
Buffalo penalty to number 25, Vaclav Verada, 2 minutes for hooking.
The Sabres win the faceoff. Toronto should be making a line change soon. Woolley picked off the pass. Sundin smacked Woolley. Zhitnik moves in towards the net. To Cote. Cote shoved by Holzinger. Holzinger shoots. Joseph stopped it. He's jolted by Zhitnik. Holzinger to his own zone. Sundin flattens Zhitnik. Smith into the middle. To Thomas. Back to Cote. Toronto needs to get a fresh line out there. Shatan chipped it out of play. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Both teams are passing well in this game. Towards the net.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Verada steps back on the ice as the penalty expires. Toronto has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Toronto has a clear path to the net. Only 30 seconds to go. Toronto pushing for a little more insurance now. Buffalo beats out the icing call. Tremblay blocked the pass. Joseph moves the puck to Tremblay. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Zhitnik then blasted it. After 2 periods, Toronto is ahead 1-0.
Fans, if you're looking for great NHL memorabilia, don't forget to drop by the souvenir shop on the lower concourse.
Time now for the 3rd period of EA Sports NHL 99. Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sullivan. To Sullivan. King passes it back to the net. If they can get a shot off, their center will be in good position to go after a rebound. Zhitnik passed that across 2 lines. The teams line up for the faceoff. Here we go again. The Sabres win the faceoff. Shatan out of his own zone. Moves in to the net. Shatan was nailed. Joseph stopped it. Joseph holds onto it. The Sabres win the faceoff. Schmelik out of his own zone. Over to Plant. It's 1-on-1. To Sanderson. To Berezin. Zhitnik shoves Berezin. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Sundin. Zhitnik moves it on. Toronto should be making a line change soon. Cote out of his own zone. The Maple Leafs are changing on the go. Plant moves it to his own blue line. Moves in. Shannon shoots. Intercepted. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. Toronto has a fresh line on the ice. To Cote. Passes ahead to Sundin. The Maple Leafs change up their lines. McKee to Verada. Sullivan passes across. The puck's knocked loose by Pekka. Buffalo should be making a line. Pekka scores!
Here's how that one unfolded. Here he has the puck. Then it was moved. Pekka takes the shot and turned the light on.
The puck is dropped.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 27, Mike Pekka, assisted by number 25, Vaclav Verada.
The score is even. Then moves it ahead to Sundin. It's tied, 1-1. Toronto has a fresh line on the ice. The score is even. Over to Brown. His pass to Ward. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. 4:51 into the 3rd period. Over to McCauley. Saved by Hasek. Both teams are looking for the go-ahead goal. Shannon jars the puck loose. Holzinger chips it ahead to Shannon. Towards the net. To Shatan. Toronto should be making a line change soon. This is still anybody's game. Berezin to center. Belted to the ice by Schmelik. The Toronto Maple Leafs won. Sabres won. He's flattened by Berezin. The Sabres start changing on the go. To the net. Holzinger shoots. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. 3:35 left in the period. He's flattened by Sanderson. A one-timer. Berezin passes over to the wing. The Maple Leafs start changing on the go. to Sanderson. To Zhitnik. Woolley passes into the middle. Plant passes across. To the net. Plant passes it across. Joseph made the glove save. Cooper moves it ahead. Toronto 1, Buffalo 1. At center ice to Plant. It's 1-on-1. Plant made the shot. Sullivan winds up. To the net. To Cooper. He scores!
Let's take another look at what happened. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone, takes the shot, that beat him stick side.
Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. They move into position for the faceoff. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice.
Toronto goal, scored by number 33, David Cooper. Assisted number 36, Dmitry Yushkevich.
Here we go again. Toronto has fresh legs on the ice. Johnson goes offside. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Zhitnik moves it ahead to Verada. Verada turns it over. Toronto has a fresh line on the ice. 1:23 left in the game. Toronto looking to increase its lead. Hasek leaves the net. Sullivan won the draw. Toronto should be making a line change soon. Brown gets called for interference.
Buffalo penalty to number 37, Curtis Brown. 2 minutes for interference.
Shatan passes across. Holzinger to the net. Joseph hangs onto the puck. The Sabres win the faceoff. Plant shoots!
They needed that save.
Chips it ahead to Sullivan. Sullivan was knocked down. Offside against Buffalo. Buffalo. Faceoff. Holzinger settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Sullivan. Put this one in the books. The Sabres are downed by the Toronto Maple Leafs.